Hello everybody, welcome to day 15 of our 15-day scrapbooking vlog challenge. I hope that you enjoyed yesterday's video where we shared the making of our first pocket letters. Today is our last day. I'm happy and sad. Happy because it's going to be nice to not have to worry about making time for this every day. But sad because it's been so great at helping me jumpstart the whole creativity thing after having my daughter. Like, I just didn't know how I was going to find time to do crafty stuff regularly, and this has been wonderful. So I really hope you have enjoyed it as much as we have. Today, Amanda and I are going to be sharing a mini book with you. So I have that big bin full of mini books that I gave you guys a peek into at our day 1 vlog. And I thought I would go through there and maybe pick 1 or 2 books and do a flip through so you could see, you know, some of my mini books, what my style used to be like. Most of them are a little older. Again, what kind of products I used to use, maybe how things have changed a little bit, but also, you know, they're just really special to me and I would love to share them with you. So let's go ahead and walk over to my bin and we'll get started. Okay, so let's navigate here through my floor filled with baby toys. And here is my bin with all my scrapbook albums. And now I just have to decide what I want to share with you guys today. I'm thinking I might want to share my week in the life from 2012. Because that one's quick and easy. And then maybe this mini book from the Pink Ninja Addicts. And I think, I mean, there's so many in here. I guess I could share that one too if there's time. But let me just peek through and make sure there's not one that I think would be better. Trying to remember what I have in here. I actually lost my very favorite mini book that I ever made, and I'm kind of sad about that. Actually, you know what? I think I want to share this one instead of my Week in the Life one. I'll share my Week in the Life one later. So I'm going to grab this one, and this one. Okay. All right, I'll see you soon. Okay, so first off, I think I'm going to go ahead and share this big one here. And the reason I wanted to share this one is because this is kind of different than, you know, most mini books that people make, because it's actually not mini. It's, gosh, what size is this? I think this is 8 by 12, I'm gonna guess. I think it's 8 by 12 size. And that's the size I had the photos printed at Costco. And what I did was I took a kit from the Pink Ninja Addicts when I was on their design team, and I decided that I had all these great photos from visiting my family in Washington back when I lived in San Diego, from a wonderful summer, and I really wanted the photos to make a big statement. So I printed them up 8 by 12 and I was like, okay, how can I make this into an awesome album? So I just took the papers and the stuff from the kit and went for it, and I used most of the kit actually to make this. So you can see here there's like this cute little acetate bird that I backed with paper, and then it came, a bunch of them came on this little ring, and I took all the other ones off and left this one on, and I attached it that way instead of using ribbon, just because I thought that that was a good look. And then for the front cover here, I used some gold Hambly, which I believe was from my stash. I don't think that was from the kit, but I believe everything else was from the kit. And then I just used the thicker set from the kit and the little embellishment and spelled out my title, And then here are my photos. So I did rock painting with my brother and sister that summer, and this is a photo of all the rocks that we painted, and I just think this is so fun. And I got the title because one of the rocks, that's what my sister had painted on the rock, was she painted the Beatles lyric, "All You Need Is Love," and I thought that was so cute. Also, as a side note, I mounted all my photos onto felt. So one side is a photo, one side is felt. One side is a photo, the inside is felt, and the back side is scrapbook paper. And this is, again, like I said, I believe it's an 8 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper. And it's from the kit, and I believe everything was from the kit, the ribbon, the cardstock, everything. And basically what I did for this album was I did a full page with, I decided what journaling I wanted, and then I started out the first word or 2 words with letters from the thicker sheet, and then continued the journaling with typed words onto cardstock that I went ahead and sewed onto the paper here. You can see I used pink thread to sew the journaling on, and then this little embellishment was in the kit, and the journaling goes along with the photo that's below it. And so this was a photo from when my sister worked at a nursery, a garden nursery, and you can kind of get a feel for how it looks together like this here. So that's the first page, and then I'll just flip through the other pages really quick. I don't want this video to be super long. Again, another super cute piece of paper, ribbon for the binding, journaling typed and sewn on, and then a cute little embellishment, and a big photo. And here, I'll show you what that looks like all together too. Super cute. And then here's the next one, and this one, some of them I have vertical and some I have horizontal, and you can tell I really didn't have a preference. I liked both. This one, again, I used some, I believe, grosgrain ribbon, and then some pretty paper, and I started out my journaling with the thickers, and then typed it up, sewed it on, added the little owl embellishment, and then my big photo. This was from when I went hiking with my grandpa, and this is eyelet paper, and it's just made to look like eyelet fabric, and I think it's so pretty. And I have the date and my journaling. And then this photo, I think my mom actually took this photo with my nice camera, and from when we went hiking, and I thought that was really great. And then there's the ribbon I used from the kit. I love this one. This obviously was in July during the lavender season here. And some pretty lavender, and then my journaling, the cute little felt embellishment, and the same ribbon there. And this was, again, from that same hiking trip with my grandpa, and you can see I ran out of the A, so I did an @ sign, but I thought that was perfect because I was hanging out with my grandpa, so I thought that worked out great. A cute little felt embellishment. I just thought these felt embellishments were so cute, and I think they might have been Prima. I don't remember. It was years ago, like maybe 2010. And then there's the photo. Super fun. And then this is the last spread. And that's my little brother when he was tiny. Well, I think he was tiny. And then my journaling. And that really great paper. And I believe this was at the Dungeness Spit. And then for my back cover, that's how I sign most of my mini books, is I just put a Carrie original. And that is it for that mini book. So yeah, giant mini book, not mini. Super fun to make, super easy. Really loved it though. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for this one. So this was also made from a different Pink Ninja Addict kit. The binder ring was mine, but it came with a 12 by 12 acetate sheet that had a bunch of frames on it. And I cut out each frame and made a page out of it. And you'll find, if you've seen any of my other mini books, that I tend to do that, where if a 12 by 12 sheet has like a bunch of different elements, I'll cut each individual element out, even if they're different sizes, and then bind them together to make a mini book, and that's one of my go-to styles for doing mini books. So you can see I sewed the acetate on with my sewing machine, and then did a photo in the middle, and then just backed it with some paper. And there's just a bunch of layering, some ribbon, sewing. That looks like sassafras. It looks like I used some spray paint because that's what that pink splatter is. And then again, I sewed the acetate onto this with my sewing machine. And then there's the back side. You can see after I sewed it, I covered it so that the stitching didn't show through. And there's the pink splatters from the spray paint again. And so this is the next page, and this was from a hike from visiting Utah. I believe that was when we visited Snowbird. And the same thing, have an acetate sheet layered over paper with sewing. And then this, yeah, this definitely looks like sassafras here, and I just layered a bunch of it together. And it looks like I used my sewing machine to attach that. And then some spray paint. And again, here's another frame. And you can see I accidentally punched the wrong side. Oops. And then I just attached it again with the sewing machine. And looks like there's some pretty sassafras paper behind it that was in the kit. And then this, black and white stripes apparently were trendy back when I made this too. That is so cute. Again, pink spray paint, just a bunch of layering. It looks like I used my sewing machine there. Some embroidery thread to attach those. And it looks like I cut the other half of this frame here and attached my photo. Just using some thread from my sewing machine. And then the last page, the last frame, looks like I took a flower and cut it in half and then used some pretty ribbon and my sewing machine and some pink spray paint, sticker letters. These were some ruins that we came across because I believe this used to be a mining area up in the mountains, and there was snow in the spring, of course. And yeah, and then here's the back page, May 16th, Snowbird, Utah, and there's some spray paint. All right, okay, I think this is still a good length, so I'm gonna grab the one last mini book. I hope this video is not too long. Now this was not a Pink Ninja Addicts kit. This was a kit from the Creators Circle group that I mentioned a while ago, where a bunch of my girlfriends and I would get together every month. We'd take turns creating kits and handing them out to everybody, and then we'd come back the next month with something we made from it. And this just so happened to be what I made one month. So that's the date, January 12th, 2010. And you can see all the layers. Apparently I liked layering buttons, a bunch of different layers there. And it looks like I used a Maya Road chipboard album, and then I just covered it with paper. And I printed up my photos really tiny, and it looks like I added some digital journaling. And then again used my sewing machine. Looks like I layered a bunch of stuff. Super fun, chunky book. That's me with dark hair. This is a pretty velvet leaf. Looks like some more burlap, and it looks like I sewed it on. And that is my sister, and it says she has a freckle, and it's on her thumb there. And again, I think that these photos were taken at the Dungeness bit as well. Did a bunch of layering. Looks like I cut up some ribbon to look like leaves. And then the opposite side is this really great, I believe the person that made this kit made these cool like flower things out of pattern making material. And I just attached that. And then the last spread, looks like I layered some stuff together there. Layered buttons sewed. That's me on a log. There's my sister on the same log. And the journaling says sweet as sugar. And these cute little mushrooms. Adorable. And then there's the back. All right. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you got a little bit of inspiration from my crazy mini books. And if you'd like me to share my week in the life from 2012, just let me know, and I can do a flip through of that one as well. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay everybody, thanks so much for watching today's vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to stop by Amanda's channel to see her video for today. I know that she was working on an extra special album, and I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to see what she made. Also, since it's our last video or vlog of the challenge, I'd love to hear what you guys thought about the whole thing, like what you liked, what you didn't like, because going future with my videos, I would like to know, like, if you liked having me talk before and after the videos, maybe you prefer voiceovers rather than live stuff, because we did so many different topics and so many different types of videos, I would like to know what your guys' favorites were. So, yeah. And again, thanks so much for sticking with us and watching all our videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye!